What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your Crown Jewel review.
Yes!
Wrestling fans, this is your Crown Jewel review, and I have...
Who?
Well,
yes!
I thought I was having Jason Funny with me, but...
Right, yeah.
Who do I have with me today?
What's your... Jason Funny! Halloween edition.
Halloween edition of Jason Funny. Why don't you show yourself?
I am. Right here to your camera.
Well, when he wants to show himself, we'll see him in just a little bit.
This is the camera, ain't it?
Anyway, wrestling fans, a lot of things happened tonight on the show. We have a Universal Champion, and his name is Bray Wyatt. The Fiend let himself in and burnt down. Seth Rollins.
Which way's the camera here?
WWE tonight, or this afternoon, whenever you watched Crown Jewel, took Brock Lesnar and Cain Velasquez and relived what they did in UFC. Only
might as well just
switched over match. Just flip-flopped it.
Flip-flopped.
Brock Lesnar was victorious in a first round matchup, practically. Cain Velasquez taps out to the Kimura lock.
That was shocking.
It was shocking. Will we see more? I am sure, because Rey Mysterio got in a lot of chair shots. We're going to be going over that, plus so much more right here today on this podcast. But before we do that, wrestling fans, do both of us a favor by becoming subscribers to our channels today. And make sure you go down below and hit the like button and hit the bell so you can get notifications. You want to plug your channel real quick?
For the KJLW42 channel. You're already on the Webby channel, so it's easy. But then you go to the search bar there on YouTube, type it on in, the KJLW in capital letters 42 channel, and it'll go right to my channel, and hit subscription. Is it subscription?
Close enough.
And the bell button for notifications to get it on your devices and become a funny tuber today after becoming a Webby tuber.
So, now that we have all that out of the way, let's dive into this card, shall we? Because there's a lot that happened tonight or this afternoon at Crown Jewel, especially surrounding the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. Now, a lot of people I know are praising our great, grand, glorious, fantastic mood right now. They are in that type of mood right now because the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is the new Universal Champion. Wrestling fans, what is coming up? What is coming up next month? It is the Survivor Series, a Thanksgiving week tradition.
I was going to say Thanksgiving.
Close enough. Only on pay-per-view. Wrestling fans, what does WWE always carry Survivor Series around? Build Survivor Series around. It is Raw versus SmackDown. WWE Champion versus Universal Champion. You know what we're going to see, mister? I'm going to twirl my hair throughout this entire review. You know what we're going to see, Jason Funny?
Well, I don't know. Besides Tokyo, we may see my dream match for Survivor Series, which I never get it because WWE never listens to its fans. My dream match...
Well, most of the time they don't.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So my dream match, all my dream matches in the past have come to fail. But my dream match for Survivor Series would be Brock Lesnar taking on Bray Wyatt. Is it Bray Wyatt?
Yes.
For one-on-one. It don't matter if it's for the title or not. It's see who can come on top. It's see who can.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what? Now that you're done.
Knocker.
Well, you know what? Now that you're done getting all wangled up and tongue-tied and all that kind of good stuff, that's exactly what we're going to see. If WWE follows through with this Raw versus SmackDown at Survivor Series, we will see champion versus champion. It will be Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, taking on the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? It's going to be a knockdown, drag-out affair.
The irresistible object.
Now, keep in mind, wrestling fans, and I have some bad news for you. Some bad news for every single Bray Wyatt fan out there. Don't put it past the 70-year-old plus Vince McMahon to deliver Bray Wyatt's official first loss as the Fiend at the hands of the Beast Incarnate.
I disagree.
Brock Lesnar.
I disagree.
And Paul Heyman would eat that up and say all that. He's conquered the Fiend, and he's conquered the big dog, and he's conquered the Undertaker, and all this stuff. I don't want to see it, but don't put it past Vince McMahon to book it. He would book something like that. But one thing I do like, wrestling fans, is that now Bray Wyatt is moved over to Monday Night Raw and can carry that show with Seth Rollins, with AJ Styles, with the new best tag team in the world, the OC, which honestly I think was absolutely stupid, because what has the OC, aka the club, really done on Monday Night Raw outside of lose? Nothing. They haven't done anything. AJ Styles is the one that does everything. AJ Styles is the one that looks good. But the OC had one hellacious night tonight. Let me tell you. AJ Styles victorious, retained the United States Championship.
My hair looks better on AJ Styles.
But anyway, clearly, that is what's on your mind. But
it is better.
I tell you, one person that's on the rise, and I hope continues to be on the rise, that's a Humberto Carrillo.
Who?
Humberto Carrillo. Had a pretty
Canada.
good had a pretty good contest with AJ Styles tonight. Plus, he won that Battle Royal before Crown Jewel even began. That 20 man over the top rope Battle Royal, pretty good. Enjoyed it. What do you think?
Well, I don't have much to say about that one, because that was kind of a match that I didn't particularly care for.
What, the Humberto Carrillo?
Yeah, I can't even say the guy's name, and then I couldn't. The host style on AJ is terrible, so I couldn't even pay attention to the match.
Well, I mean, that's like you, you know.
What?
I mean, you'd rather just twirl your hairs throughout this entire thing.
Well, somebody's got to curl it.
You know.
Nobody else wants to curl it. I asked you earlier and you didn't want to. Anyway,
wrestling fans, let's move on here. We have Mansoor taking on Cesaro. We're taking on Cesaro. And another matchup that was a very good matchup. Very good. Knew Mansoor was going to win this match. You know, he is from Saudi Arabia. So, it was a matchup that was there to showcase his ability against a superstar that, quite frankly, is a really good fit for it in Cesaro. And let's just be honest. Mansoor always gives a good showing, and it was a good pop for the Saudi crowd.
It has nothing to do with him being a citizen of that country.
Why in the world would you say that? That is horrible.
What?
Am I going to have to throw you out of this review?
What? What did I say?
That's horrible.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is a terrible thing to say.
I didn't say nothing. I know it's tickles. But yeah, I didn't say nothing.
Don't mind him, folks. Anyway, we did have, on the other hand, Team Hogan versus Team Flair.
What you gonna do, brother? Woo! It was great to see those two back in the Squared Circle in action tonight.
What are you talking about?
They was there tonight in action in the ring.
They were not in action.
They was not there at the ringside. It's the grand returns.
Let's just be honest. That 10-man tag team matchup,
They returned.
5-on-5 tag team matchup, wouldn't have meant jack without them out there.
It don't mean Jack. Now wait a minute. It could have been.
Oh, and by the way, I just want you to know something, and I'm going to point this out, and I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that's going to disagree with it. My co-host for this review, that Roman Reigns should not have gotten the ring victory by himself when the match was over.
No.
He shouldn't have gotten that spotlight by himself when the match was over. Everybody should have gotten that spotlight. I know that was a Vince McMahon thing. It was a good contest. I mean, it was a complete cluster towards the end. But all tag team matches are, especially when it's not a Survivor Series type matchup and it's not elimination style. But, wrestling fans, there's no question in anybody's mind why Hulk Hogan won this matchup. Number one, born bred Vince McMahon. Number two, baby faces. We're going to win this, not heels. And heels, full, true and through.
In real baby faces?
Ric Flair.
Real baby faces?
That means good guy.
Oh! And I know what a heel means because I'm sitting beside one. But anyway, yes, this was a very unique match. I do disagree with the host here,
And I do,
Webby.
I do agree that you're screaming into my ear.
I do disagree with Webby with this. I think it was very appropriate, the ending of this match, in showcasing the big dog. That's right. It was very appropriate, very good, and also congratulations for his new movie that he was in with The Rock. But yeah, the big dog should have been showcased in this victory whatsoever.
Well, whatever.
But welcome back, Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, to the Squared Circle.
And Tyson Fury takes on Braun Strowman.
I was in the bathroom when that was going on.
Yeah, you took a bathroom break during this. Quite frankly, I don't blame you because, honestly, who cares? Braun Strowman has been diluted to the modern day. Big Show.
Of course, Webby don't like any wrestlers over 6'7", but that's besides the point.
No, when you are diluted to the point that you only face celebrities and you lose, and it's a TKO countout. I don't care if he got back up after the matchup and power slammed Tyson Fury and said, "This is my ring.
This is my ring."
You are a loser."
That's not a politically correct word, Webby.
I don't care. And you're disgusting. I tell you what, wrestling fans, if you've made it through this review so far, thank you very much. I'm giving you a big like.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well,
What's that supposed to mean?
They're putting up with all your farts and
what? I didn't hit one yet.
Farts and honks and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
You know, so let me tell you, this pay-per-view, it was for the most part a glorified house show. But it had an ending that really helped us.
I'm offended.
Wipe away the Hell in the Cell
Is my hat in here?
turmoil. The Hell in the Cell just disgust, disdain, memory. That's what Crown Jewel had. That's what we were wanting. But now that we see that Survivor Series is going to be Raw versus SmackDown, we kind of know why. Were they really going to do a Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar 3?
No. Irresistible block that meets the irresistible object.
I mean, were they really going to do Brock versus Seth 3?
I hope not.
With Seth Rollins not being as popular now as he was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, folks. I would try to keep carrying on conversation with him about this, but he's just too into his hair. So y'all do me a favor and become a subscriber today, amongst everything else that I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast.
KCW42.
Oh, and go over to my friend David Awesome24 and subscribe to his channel today as well. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.